back to the KIX 96.5 morning show. We love showcasing indie artists on the show. And this morning, we're headed to Georgia to chat with singer, songwriter, producer, rancher Kolt Barber. Kolt is a hands-on cowboy. He loves rodeo. His full-length album is called Replay. He's got a single out called, Cowboy, and more on the way. We're excited to have Kolt on the show. First, Kolt, thanks for coming on.
Hey, buddy. Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Well, we were supposed to have you on to start the show this morning, but you had an unfortunate morning. Tell us about it, Kolt.
Yeah, I had a horse that went down this morning, and he was an older horse. And after the vet and much consideration, we had to put him down, and it's always sad when we have to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's never good. Well, speaking of horses, you're in Georgia. What do you have, Kolt? A horse farm? What are you doing out there?
Actually, I am in Tennessee. I grew up in Georgia, but I've been in Tennessee outside of Nashville for many, many years.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we have a horse farm, quarter horses, and we do some training and boarding for some other people as well. And I just enjoy the horses and cows so much, and that's what we do in our spare time when we're not songwriting or singing. So
exactly, when you're not entertaining the masses. Well, researching you have an interesting career. I found a video from like 12 years ago, and then you had the album came out in 2020, but like the last 12 months you've been MIA. What's been going on?
Well, we took some time off after COVID. That kind of shut us down, and we've been doing a lot of writing for a new album that we're working on, and then also producing for some other people, producing some great music on some other people, and just trying to regroup and get ready to go again. Yeah,
because Replay comes out like right in 2020, right when COVID hits. You also had American Cowboy Showdown, which was an amazing idea if you hadn't heard about it. You were doing rodeo, and then Kolt would have a concert right immediately after the rodeo, which would have been amazing. But how bad did COVID affect you? I mean, it had to just be a nightmare for that like year and a half.
Oh, absolutely. We had multiple dates booked in 20, and we only were able to, I think it was 3 that we were able to pull off due to COVID. So all of the crew on the radio side and the music side, the stage, the lighting, the trucks, the stock, all the prep work, the advertisements, the PR team, everybody, it literally just shut everything down. And it was pretty traumatic. We had spent about 3 years working on the idea and getting it ready to go. So it was tough. That was definitely a kick in the seat, if you will. And we just, like I said, tried to regroup, and we're doing some new things, working on some new music, and just looking forward to the next phase.
Yeah, well, it's cool. If you go to YouTube and look up American Cowboy Showdown, you can also go to Kolt's page, KoltBarber.com. It's on there. But the Cowboys are so appreciative of, one, you coming in and helping them out. I mean, rodeo is such kind of a tight-knit group of guys.
Absolutely. Great bunch of guys. And, every time I get to spend time with any of them, it's always an honor and a pleasure. The community of the rodeo world is, like you said, it is very tight-knit, and it's family. And that's something that I believe in. That's something I support, and just so thankful to be involved in that.
Yeah, it's amazing. The American Cowboy Showdown, and it was an amazing idea. I mean, are we ever going to come back to it, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, we're going to come back. We've got some other things in the works that will also help that, so we're just kind of putting things in order and getting ready to knock a home run.
Yeah. We're chatting with Kolt Barber. Go check him out, Kolt Barber, KOLT.com. He's on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. His latest single is Cowboy. Replay is the name of the album. Well, I'm looking you up last night, Kolt, and on your link of links, I click on this Ned Ledoux video because I'm like, what does he have a Ned Ledoux video on here for? And there you are. You're the star of the video. How did this happen?
It's so funny. The guy that shot that video is a friend of mine. I've done some work with him before, and he said, "Man, I'm in the crunch. We need to, shoot some footage for this video." And he said, "I had something worked out, but it fell through." He said, "Can we come out to your place and shoot it?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's fine." So they came out and started shooting. And then he was like, "Hey, could I get you to?" I was, working that day, and he's like, "Could I get you to do this? And could I get you to drive your truck down the road?" And I was like, "Yeah." So it ended up, they just kept all that footage, and when I got the video, I was all in the video. So it was by accident, but I was honored to be a part of it. It was really fun.
Wow. So have you ever met Ned or had any interactions with him?
I haven't. I've seen him in concert. I've never met him personally, but was very honored to be in the video for a great song that he's put out.
Well, yeah, how crazy. You're in somebody's video, and well, first you really didn't know what was going on, and then bam, there you are as the star of the Ned Ledoux video. That's kind of cool. New music, I mean, even back before, you were teasing about new music back in even when Replay came out. So I imagine you have a ton of stuff in the can.
Yeah, we do. We've got a lot of great stuff, and we're still writing. We're recording even as we speak, and we're looking forward to putting out some brand new music that I'm really excited about, and I think everybody is going to really enjoy it. So it's long overdue, but it's finally time, and we are just really, really thankful and really excited to share this new music.
Yeah, and one thing with you, Kolt, I mean, you're a real cowboy, and you write all your tunes, which is impressive in one, but then they're all kind of the cowboy theme. Is it just inspiration, just your life?
Yeah, it's a lifelong, been in this my whole life, and just write what's on my heart during the day, write what I see, what I experience, and, I try to translate that and put it down on paper, and then try to put it down on recordings so that people can feel the same, or maybe it touches somebody or something they're going through. But it's definitely, a lot of life experiences.
Yeah, I mean, the album is awesome. I was listening to it. It's an incredible album all the way through the thing. Are we ever going to hear Set the Night on Fire?
Yes, that is the one that everybody is waiting on, and it will be coming out. I don't know if it'll be the first one out off of this one or maybe the second one, but everyone that has heard that, we played it live a couple of times, and everybody is just crazy over the song. So I am definitely excited for everybody to hear that song.
Yeah, and you mentioned producing artists. There's a picture on, I think, your website of a huge studio. Is this at your place? Is this somewhere where you do it? Where?
This is one of the studios in Nashville that we use. There's a few good ones that I like to use, and that one was in town on a session with a guy. And I just enjoy mentoring new artists and helping them in their writing, and then taking them in the studio and producing them. It's a really big honor and a pleasure when I get to work with somebody.
Yeah, how did that come to play? After you're a singer-songwriter, how does the producing and turning the knobs, how do you transition to that?
I've been doing it so long, it just kind of become a part of me, and I've learned a lot. Don't know everything, still have so much I need to learn, but I do enjoy producing and working with other people, working with other talent, and trying to help them, and then also learn from them. I learn something new every day, so it's become a big part of life, and I'm really thankful to be able to do that.
Yeah, and the Saddle to the Stage, is that ever going to happen? Because I found one video of it.
Yep, we actually filmed some last week on that, and that will be hopefully coming here very soon. I'm super excited. We've been waiting a long time, and with COVID and just setbacks of the industry and all, but a TV show, a tour, and a new album all at the same time should be a big explosion, and I am ready for it.
Yeah, because your place is gorgeous. How many horses do you have out there?
We got about 40 right now here, and thankful every day to be able to just be with them and spend time and work and ride. And it's nothing better than just getting on top of a horse and getting away from it all, and find a lot of peace and serenity and ideas for songs on horseback.
Yeah, what did you film? Is it just you around the ranch? Is it you riding? All the above?
Yeah, it's a day in the life, and it's a lot of stuff that goes on, and the producers, they love the idea and the concept and have taken it, and we are working every week on finishing that up and developing it. But I think people will really enjoy some real life Nashville and some real life country music and behind the scenes and what goes on, not just what you see on stage.
Yeah, go and check him out. Go check out his website, Kolt Barber. He's at KoltBarber.com. He's on Facebook, YouTube. Go to Spotify and listen to Replay, his full-length album. You were on fire, Kolt. I mean, you were pounding it hard when the album came out all the way through, most of 2021. What's the goal now? Are we going to get back on it? Have we just been beat down so bad because of everything you did? What?
No, we're going to get back on it. We like I said, we had to really step back and regroup after COVID because there was just so much that had been put into it, and then just places not open yet, states not open. We couldn't get there. We couldn't get the tour back up and going, just like everybody. Everybody had a hard time. So
yeah,
we're definitely going to pound it hard again with the new angles and that we're going with this new music, and we're just excited to get back because there's nothing I love more than playing live out on the road.
Yeah, and what's the new music? I mean, is it still in the cowboy vein, I imagine?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of cowboy in there. Definitely keeping it country. You can bet that. That's what we do, and that's what people love. So the traditional country is still alive and well, and we're going to keep bringing that.
Well, and one thing, if you go watch Kolt live, you lay it all on the line. You give everything you've got in however long you're out there to entertain the fans, which is awesome. I love seeing that.
Yep, that is, like I said, we've been doing that a long time, and it is a favorite for me and the band to get out there and perform. As long as the crowd is hanging out, having fun and dancing, we will stay and play and just have one of those great cowboy nights.
Yeah. Well, and I like your stuff. You're going to hear cowboy here in a second. I mean, your country, and it's traditional country, but there's still like a flair of rock. There's a lot of flair of Garth Brooks in your stuff.
Yep. We, growing up like I did, I had a lot of influences and traditional country from my granddad. He listened to all the greats, Waylon and Merle and George Jones and Johnny Cash and all of that. But my uncle was, Southern rock. Like I said, growing up in Georgia, Southern rock was a real big influence. So, yeah, it is country. We call it country with a kick, but there's definitely some rock and roll in there. So,
yeah, it's great. Do you still have your guitarist, the long-haired guy?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets a kick more out of playing or playing with you and watching what you're doing, Kolt.
Oh yeah, we have a blast, and it shows on stage, and it's that's something that's true because we're the same way. When all of us are on the buses and we're just going, and we just love to hang out, love to spend time together, and we love making music.
Yeah. What you know about COVID now, all the BS, whatever's happened, how frustrating is that? Because, I mean, to do what you did and then just to get stopped, to get turned away, to get canceled, I mean, that had to be rough. How do you feel now?
I try not to spend a lot of time on it because it is very, very aggravating and very disheartening to have spent years building up to this point. I mean, when we launched it, like I said, there was a lot of time, energy. A lot of people put time and sweat into this and money. And, to go through COVID, to have it all shut down, for everybody to lose what we lost, and all the people that, were depending on the jobs for the rodeo and the music, it is frustrating, and if I think about it too much, I get angry all over again. But
yeah.
We're trying to just, like I said, move forward. We're trying to just regroup, which we've done, and just gonna keep pushing on and go in this new phase and this next phase.
Yeah, that's all you can do is forget about it and keep trekking. Because man, if you go look up Kolt, this guy was on fire in 2020 and in 2021, and I mean, the hurdles that you probably had to get through and trying to do everything at the same time. Oh, well, thank God he's back, and he'll be bigger and better than ever. Are we going to head out west? I think you would just knock it out of the park out here.
Yeah, we actually had, before COVID, we had a lot of plans to head west, We were so excited, and we were talking with different promoters, different people to book out there. Excuse me. And then COVID, like I said, COVID hit. So yeah, we're going to head out there. We're going to get this thing up and running, and we look forward to heading your way and seeing everybody and meeting everybody.
Yeah, and one cool thing about the American Cowboy Showcase video, or the American Cowboy Showdown, Colt's in the chutes with these guys, cheering them on. That's awesome. What do you love most about the rodeo?
Oh, there's so much I love about rodeo. Rodeo is awesome. There's a camaraderie with the guys that are competing. I love the stock. They're unbelievable athletes. I don't know that I could put one thing that I love. I love it all. Honored to be a part of it, and just my hat's off to all the guys that compete, because it's a tough lifestyle. You got to love it for sure. And like I said, just an honor to be involved.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's back there sweating. He's fist pumping. He's cheering on the guys. He's doing everything in the back of the chutes. Hopefully, we'll see it again. You need to come to Wyoming, Colt.
I would look forward to that. I really do. And get out there and play some music and meet everybody. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. He's a cowboy in Tennessee. Go check him out, KoltBarber.com. He's on Facebook, YouTube. Go check out Replay. It's an awesome album, and here is his latest single. It's called Cowboy. Colt, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. It's Kolt Barber. It's KIX 96.5.